Little problem. Just 1 second. Much better. Okay. Hey everyone, Leaf here. Today I'm going to talk to you about a speaker, specifically an awesome speaker that I found I've been using fairly regularly that is great for camping, great for use in the park, and in my case, great for running a fitness class. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so the speaker I'm going to talk about today, as you can see, is the Ion Explorer, but this is the Outback version. So if you're trying to find this specific one, it's going to be a little harder to find. You're going to have to look on Amazon, or you're going to have to go looking at Sam's Club, because it's a Sam's Club exclusive. Now, if you're not familiar with Sam's Club, maybe you're not living in the United States. It's like Costco. They sell all kinds of stuff, but it's owned by Walmart, so they do have some exclusives. This is one of them. The big difference between the Explorer and the Explorer Outback, the one I have, is the battery life. This one has up to 100-hour battery life per charge. That's bonkers. So, beyond that, other than you never have to worry about charging it, let's get into some of the other features about it, because those ones are where things start to get really cool. Now, you may see it's pretty rugged construction. It's IPX4 rated, so it's splash resistant. It can get rained on a little bit, it get bumped around, it's fairly durable. So that's great if you're taking it camping. Another bonus about taking it camping, it has, you guessed it, wheels. And to go along with the wheels, you have a handle which is adjustable, different heights. So makes it a lot easier than trying to carry it around, because you think if it has a 100-hour battery life, the battery's probably kind of heavy, and it is. So if you don't have to carry it, that's great, but if you do, it's not heavy enough that it's not manageable. Now, to go along with that battery, this also has some charging ports. We have two USB charging ports. There's a 5-volt charge at 1 amp. So it's not a quick charge, and it doesn't necessarily charge an iPad particularly well, because if you're familiar with the iPads, they actually have a 2 amp charger. But it'll charge most of your devices. It'll charge your Android phone, it'll charge your iPhone. So if you have to take it out camping and you don't have a solar charger, you don't want to keep plugging it into your car, just plug it into this thing. This thing's going to charge it many, many times over. So that's an awesome feature, why this is great for camping. Now, the main purpose of it is actually as a portable PA, or public address system. Now, how does that work? Well, on the back, you got a little baggie velcro to it. And it has some goodies. So the first goodie, because it's a rechargeable speaker, you need a charger. Now this is the exact same style of cord, exact same plug that you get with any computer. Not a laptop, I'll say that, because they've got proprietary ends on them. This is the same connector for any standard desktop PC power supply. It also comes with a microphone. Just standard microphone, nothing really fancy, but it gets the job done. Now, it also includes, which I don't have anymore, and for a good reason, but I'll get to that in a minute. It also comes with a 3.5mm or a standard headphone jack patch cord, so you can plug your non-wireless device into this thing for a little boost in your power. Ready to plug it in? Well, that's where this side comes in. You've got your 1/4-inch input jack, which you can plug in your microphone, you can plug in a guitar, because basically what you have is a portable amplifier. They say it's portable PA, but you can plug almost anything you want into this thing. So beside the 1/4-inch jack, you've got your standard 3.5mm input jack for your headphones, or what would normally be called a headphone jack, but in this case it's a male-to-male patch cord with a 3.5mm plug. Now, that can be helpful because not everything has Bluetooth. Most things have Bluetooth, but not quite everything. And beyond that, you have a link plug. Now, what that one does is also a 3.5mm jack, but that one is so you can plug multiples of these things together. So If you really want to have a rockin' party or make sure that whatever you're trying to say is going to carry, all you have to do is link a bunch of these together and you're off to the races. Now, as I said, it's IPX4 certified, so this is some pretty heavy duty rubber that you've got covering these ports to make sure that no water gets into them. And as you can see, it's a fairly tight fit. Some other features that come with this, we'll power it on so you can see what's going on. It has built-in Bluetooth, also has built-in radio. So if you want to listen to the radio, if you don't want to have something specifically connected to it, you don't have to, but because it has built-in Bluetooth, you can connect your phone, you can connect your iPad. Most tablets have Bluetooth. Pretty much almost everything wireless has Bluetooth nowadays, so you can connect anything you want to this, really. It also has play, pause, and scan feature, so you can play and pause whatever you're listening to from, which is on your phone, just by pushing the buttons here. You want to skip ahead, you got to skip one way. You want to go back, it's got the other button. It also has presets for your radio, so again, if you're using the radio, you can set it to different frequencies. So just to push the button, away you go, because not everybody can decide on what they want to listen to, so sometimes it's just as easy, flip on the radio and just be done with it. Now, this also has a built-in light, and this built-in light actually has 3 different settings. You can have, if you're out playing in the evening, just want some ambient light, just want a light so you can see what you're doing, it starts off with just a white bar. Now, the white bar is solid, doesn't change, doesn't get brighter, darker, that's all it is. If you want to liven it up a little bit, you can hit the button again, and you're going to have a light that cycles through different colors, and it's just a progression, just fading from color to color to color. Now, if you really want to liven it up, push one more time, and then you get a strobe where it actually changes color to the beat. Now, for if you're looking for like a bit of a dance party, you've got some kids, they're really going to like this. It might not be a feature that a lot of the adults are going to take advantage of, but it's definitely going to be a hit for the children. Now, if you're wondering how to charge it, because as I said, it comes with the charging cord, and it's pretty beefy. It's all the way at the back, under the same, it's very similar heavy-duty rubber cover. I love this speaker. Yes, it's big, it's bulky, it's heavy, but it's got all kinds of cool features that I use on a fairly regular basis. I like the mic input because if I need to address people, just if there's music playing in the background, need to get everyone's attention, plug the mic in, turn her on, turn the volume up, away we go, everybody can hear me, got everyone's attention. If I'm doing an outside class or a fitness class, or you're just having fun outside, you can change the volume through your phone. You can change the volume directly on the unit. It's awesome. Now, one drawback I have found, and you'll actually notice if you go through a lot of the comments, the reviews about these devices, that it doesn't have particularly good sound quality. And I think I figured out why. Normally when you plug a device in through a 3.5mm jack, you want, say it's your phone, you want to turn the volume all the way up. Now, I'm not sure if it's specifically this device, but when you do that, the device or the speaker actually gets quite a bit of distortion, even at relatively low volume. But if you only turn your phone up to 3/4 or slightly more for volume, and control the volume on the speaker, you actually get much better sound quality. You don't get the distortion, you don't get the static, there's no pops, and I'm not sure whether it might just be an issue with the Bluetooth, because I haven't tried connecting it wired or hardwired, because as I said earlier, I don't have the wire to show you. There was a cord that came with this, and the reason I don't have it right now is because the specific cord that I got was garbage. It didn't work. There was a break somewhere in it, and I don't live in the United States. I don't live where I bought it. That's about a 21-hour drive away. So I really didn't feel like going back to get a new one. So I've got extra cords at home. It wasn't a big deal. So that's the only drawback I found with it so far. You have to play with the volume a little bit, but really, that's minor. It's a speaker that you can take out camping with you. If you really wanted to, for 100 hours, you could have it playing non-stop for 4 days. Or you could have it playing for less than 4 days, say 3 days, and you could charge your phone or a couple phones many times, so you never have to worry about your phone dying, being out of communication. You want to stream music? That could be a heavy draw on your battery, so plug it in. Your phone doesn't die while streaming music, the speaker doesn't die because it's got a huge battery, and it's portable, so you can take it anywhere you want. So, I love the speaker. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'd love to share more information if I've missed anything, or if you have any specific questions about it. Otherwise, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, there's another button, you can hit that too. Any input you can give me is great, so hit whichever you like. I don't know which way it goes, but leave a comment, hit the thumb button. If you want to see some more fun stuff like this, I've got other videos that I could show you somewhere. And until next time, take her easy.